And now on ArtStreet, we invite you to tour the streets and sidewalks of Coconut Grove with us. We're going to see how some of South Florida's most popular artists got very creative while painting and decorating some larger-than-life peacocks. Peacocks have long been known to wander the streets of Coconut Grove. Many residents have not been pleased with these birds, which they considered to be a nuisance. Resident Heather Bettner decided that these beautiful and colorful peacocks needed some respect. She created the Coconut Grove Peacock Tour to breathe new life into their image and at the same time help the artist community.
It basically started with an idea of watching the television story that was about how people in the Grove were upset with the peacocks. The peacocks have been living here in Coconut Grove for many, many years, and some of the residents were unhappy with them being in the Grove and were looking to get rid of them. And me being a marketing professional, I thought, this is a good opportunity. And I went to the Coconut Grove bid and the Coconut Grove Chamber and said we should make it the official bird of Coconut Grove. And they put it on the Coconut Grove buck, and it started to get some traction on the Coconut Grove grapevine. But I also started thinking we needed to do something to help promote the artist community, as well as make the village more beautiful and also bring in more tourism. So I thought, why not do a public art event?
20 Coconut Grove or Miami artists were selected to paint and decorate the raw peacock sculptures that would then be placed on the streets and sidewalks of the Grove. Artist Gina Hubler specializes in mosaics and mixed media installations. She currently directs the Miami Mosaic Academy.
I really love the peacocks. I love the form that they came up with. It was really inspiring, and when I saw it, it excited me about doing something with it. I have peacocks in my backyard where I live, not too far from here, and I think they're such incredibly beautiful animals.
Gina's students from the Mosaic Academy worked with her to create her peacock that incorporated glass and poetry.
I named it the Golden Ring because the peacock feathers in the center, there's a ring of gold in them. And generally, I was thinking that there's a saying about catching the brass ring, like you're something that's very special about catching on to it. And I thought that really reflects on if you catch the golden ring, that's something really special in life.
Erica King is another longtime Coconut Grove artist who was thrilled to bring her collage art to the streets of her town.
Heather called me and said, would I be interested in doing one of these peacocks? And of course, I've lived in Coconut Grove forever. I'm going into my 40th year this year, and I came here in 1970, so I said, of course, I'd love to. I want to do a collage of Coconut Grove. That's kind of what I do with my collages, is I trace careers of celebrities and corporations and events and so on, and so this was a perfect venue.
The Peacock Art Tour has done more than showcase artists in Coconut Grove. This initiative also brought the artists out of their studios to work together in one big space.
A lot of the artists at the beginning were like a little tentative, like, oh, I'm going to be working with all these other people, but it was so much fun once they did get into the studio. They shared ideas and concepts. They shared materials. They also made friendships. I mean, I would walk in and they'd all be sitting chatting and having a wonderful time. And even now, some of them call me and say, I miss being in the studio. I miss working with Salma. I miss working with Eileen. So it was really a wonderful experience for them as well.
Creating in a space where there's, several other artists working. Heather's there's other artists, we're all talking, we're creating, we're sharing ideas, sharing equipment, sharing tools, and creating these pieces together. It's different, it's very special because a lot of artists, we work alone and we're used to the isolation in our own space, but this was something different. It was like going back to art school, and we all get to talk and share ideas, network, and be part of a community.
The name Peacock is part of Coconut Grove's early history.
There was the Peacock family that came here in the 1800s. And there was also a hotel. The first hotel here in Coconut Grove was called the Peacock Hotel. And the place where it stood is actually where Peacock Park is today. And Richard Peacock, who is the son of the founding family, he actually still has real estate here in Coconut Grove, visits here in Coconut Grove.
Manager of the Hampton Inn, Howard Wolfson, is one of the event sponsors. He likes the fact that the hotel guests can enjoy a colorful peacock in front of the hotel.
We've always been proud of ourselves of being involved with community events and supporting local businesses. And when we heard about the Peacock Tour, we felt it was a perfect fit and something that we really wanted to be part of. It gives artists some exposure, another means and a unique medium to showcase their art. But we've also been able to increase the traffic coming into Coconut Grove.
The peacock sculptures will continue to liven up Coconut Grove until January. And finally, these birds will be getting their due respect.
For more information on the Coconut Grove Peacock Tour, visit coconutgrovepeacocktour.com.